Well, good evening and welcome to Maple Mountain High School for tonight's high school basketball game on Spanish Fork 17 between the visiting Lehi Pioneers and the Maple Mountain Golden Eagles. Ryan Pickens alongside Jerry Huffman. We're back indoors, Jerry, and now we get ready to go here in a really key contest for Maple Mountain and Lehi. The final tune-up before region play for each squad, and a big opportunity. Lehi definitely with the height advantage here so far. They try to get it into Ruffner there. He'll take a pull-up jump shot miss, and Maple Mountain's going to pull the board here and get their first possession of the contest.
That's Mac Peterson with that rebound.
Lehi with the basketball up at the top. Here's Cooper Lewis. Josh Glassford guarding him. Here, Lewis with the pull-up jump shot. That one's off. Rebound. Trying to be pulled by Kilpack, but he'll be fouled. The second team foul against Lehi. And this one's going to go against Grayson Brousseau. The 6'6" forward. You talked about that height advantage with Brousseau at 6'6", and Ruffner listed at 6'9".
Yeah, position, and you will not out-jump him. He is an amazing athlete.
Maple Mountain with the basketball. Up at the top, here's Mac Peterson, number 4. Millward gets the basketball, now tries to drive. Peterson left open for 3. That one is off.
That looked like easy money.
And back the other way, here comes Lehi. And we're going to have a foul here coming on the other end here against Maple Mountain. That's going to go against Kilpack.
See, give him a compliment, he gets a foul. Come on, Benny.
6:19 to go. No score here in the opening quarter. Here's Brousseau. Brousseau, fresh off a state championship in football, there gets fouled as he goes up for the layup, and he'll be rewarded with 2 free throws.
That was good weak side defense. Just caught Kean Langsford up in the air.
Langford at 6'7", so Lehi height. You really need Langford to stay in the game and not go to the bench of foul trouble.
Oh yeah.
And the first one, Brousseau misses that one off the iron. 6:14 to play here in the opening quarter. Lehi and Maple Mountain. And the Pioneers are on the board with a Grayson Brousseau free throw.
Hey, 0-1.
Millward with the basketball right here, pulls up. Gets it over. Here's Glassford. Back over Millward. Puts it on the deck. Pull-up jump shot from the elbow. That one doesn't get the roll. Offensive rebound for Peterson, who puts it back up for 2. Lehi wasting no time coming back the other way. We're going to get a blocking foul against Maple Mountain as Spencer Anderson went up for the layup.
That's Peterson.
That was one where the Maple Mountain faithful, I think, wanted a charge, and that's maybe the toughest call. We've talked about this throughout the years. Jerry, that's a tough call for the officials to go block or charge.
It is. I couldn't tell you one way or the other what that was.
First free throw good for Anderson. That may be one of the hardest calls to make in sports. I'm trying to think in football of an equivalent call that could go either way. I guess some kind of pass interference. But
oh, yeah. Offense, defense, pass interference. With all the hand fighting going on.
That one is off. Rebound pulled down by Mac Peterson. He's attacking the basket, drops it inside. Glassford goes up.
Over the rim.
And Maple Mountain will control it. Here's Glassford, number 24 for the Golden Eagles.
Great job, Mac Peterson, tipping that out.
Millward will pull it out, turning core like he's had in years past.
Right, I think he's trying to find a good starting 5 synergy.
Cooper Lewis hits the 3. And the Pioneers have regained the lead of 2.
The Maple Mountain roster is chock full of athletes. He's had a lingering ankle injury. He's just started playing the past couple weeks.
It's tough, especially with the crossover season. You don't have the advantage that the college sports have in a lot of ways. Is there's a attempt by Brousseau who can't get it going. And the reason why I say that, Jerry, you don't have a 6-month off season before you're back on the field playing one sport. You maybe have 2 or 3 weeks as Maple Mountain turns it over. Cooper Lewis pulls up, takes the elbow jumper, misses it. Rebound pulled down by Glassford.
Yeah, Glassford also an amazing athlete, a tenacious competitor. But just ankle injury. Let's hope he's like 100% now.
Langford to the basket for the layup after the steal in the backcourt there. Nice job by Maple Mountain.
That kid is long. Maple Mountain up by 1.
6-5 lead, 3:04 to play in the opening period. This seems to be the matchup they Lehi has enjoyed going to. A three on the way is off. This time attempted right there by Preston Varner. Lehi will reset. Varner on the wing, drops it in. Brousseau against Kilpack. Keep an eye on that matchup going the rest of the way. Fadeaway jump shot, good for Brousseau.
That is 3 points for Brousseau. Averages about 10 points a game.
Down the lane.
Oh, great move.
Josh Glassford gets it to go right there.
Welcome to Europe.
Back the other way. 8-7 lead for Maple Mountain.
Looks like Golden Eagles want to man them up.
Inside, here's Varner, kicks it back out. Three on its way is off. This time, that was attempted by Cooper Lewis. Back the other way, in the front court, Millward looking to attack. Steps in, spins, and hits this turnaround jump shot.
Stop and pop. I see you, Ben.
And a 10-7 lead for Maple Mountain. Not a big student section, but they're making an early presence felt here at Maple Mountain High School.
They sure do look festive, though, don't they?
I think it's an ugly sweater night or Christmas theme.
Santa's little helper night.
Ready to go right here. Putting it on the deck. Back to the top. Cooper Lewis for three. This one's good, and Cooper Lewis can shoot it. And right there, he knocks down the three.
Ties it up 10-all. 2 3-pointers from Cooper Lewis.
He's probably the leading scorer with the 6. Definitely for Lehi.
Yes, sir.
Millward with the basketball. Here's Glassford. Benny Kilpack with it on the wing. Langford now. Short for Caleb Chandler. Offensive board to Maple Mountain.
Taylor with the rebound.
Chandler drives, reverse layup, couldn't get it to go. Rebound is pulled down by Braxton Hawkins, and I think he was fouled by Caleb Chandler as he kind of bumps in into the rebounder.
The game I watched earlier this year with Caleb Chandler, he was the spark plug off the bench that sparked a 10-point run for these Golden Eagles. Let's hope he can do that today because he's taking it to the rack.
13 seconds on the game clock here in the opening quarter. 12-10 lead for Maple Mountain. Cooper Lewis thought about it, now sends it over. This is Bryson Bromley inside now. The shot blocked right there by Ruffner at the end of the quarter here at Maple Mountain. A great defensive way to end the first quarter. At the end of one, it's the Golden Eagles 12, Lehi 10. This is high school basketball on Spanish Fork 17.
Hi, welcome to 2 Jack's Pizza.
For the best pizza you'll ever taste and our world-famous cheese sticks, come to 2 Jack's Pizza on Main Street in Spanish Fork or call us for a quick delivery. Are you hungry yet?
If you're looking for a workout, you know MVP Sports is the place to start, and that includes pickleball. MVP Sports has all you need to get active in this growing sport. Paddles, shoes, clothing, and the pickleballs. MVP Sports in Spanish Fork.
The best time to check your furnace is before it fails, and you can rely on Triple T to do the job right. Our technicians are trained every year so you can sleep better at night, knowing your furnace is safe to operate. Call Triple T at 798-7711 to schedule your tune-up today.
At Clegg Auto Body, we pay attention to all the finer details, the small things. You know, a lot of people feel like they want their car quick and fast, but it takes time to get perfection. We work for the customer.
Mikkel to protect and
Start of the second quarter here on Spanish Fork 17. Ryan Pickens alongside Jerry Huffman. A 12-10 lead for Maple Mountain as we get some winter break basketball here on Spanish Fork 17 as Caleb Chandler, number 11, has the basketball for the Golden Eagles. Stepping into a three, that one doesn't go down for Bennett Averett, but Maple Mountain again cleaning it up on the offensive boards. Peterson just left wide open, couldn't get it to go. And back the other way comes the Lehi Pioneers.
He couldn't believe they left him all alone.
Deep three from Cooper Lewis is good, his third of the game.
He is 3 for 3. At least I haven't seen him miss one yet.
He had a good shot in warm-ups, watching him shoot. There's a stretch where I don't think Lewis missed for maybe 10 in a row, something like that. Caleb Chandler drives into three, sends it back out, puts it on the floor, pull-up jump shot is good, and that was made right there by
Taylor, number 5, playing big.
And a 1-point lead now for Maple Mountain. Lewis steps into another three. That one is off. And Mac Peterson pulls the rebound for Maple Mountain.
Yeah, someone needs to stick on him like my Thanksgiving dinner still sticking to my fat belly.
Don't worry, another one's coming later this week.
Oh yeah, looking forward to it.
Peterson with the basketball, number 4, back up over. Here's Taylor. Caleb Chandler puts it on the deck, steps up. He's going around the screen. That one's going to be nearly thrown away. Saved at the last moment, though. Heads up play there from the
big man.
There's a long 2. That one is off for Ruffner, and rebound pulled down by Hanson. Maple Mountain coming back the other way. Taylor gets it over Kilpack. Kilpack will set the screen for Averett. On Maple Mountain to make something happen. Bank shot couldn't go.
Nice rebound.
But Hanson pulls the board. Maple Mountain will reset back up to Kilpack. Stepping through right here. Back Kilpack. Going around the screen, drops it in. Here's Kilpack against Bromley. He turns. It's going to be an offensive foul on Benny Kilpack.
That's 2 on Kilpack. A little too much junk in the trunk.
That is, I think, going to be a 6th team foul. So the next one will put Lehi in the bonus here the rest of the way. And some substitutions going both sides. Lead 16-15. Millward with the basketball for Maple Mountain. Crosses him over, steps through, he's fouled. We'll see who they're going to get on the foul. And I think they're going to get 33, Grayson Brousseau. And they're not. They're going to get Braxton Hawkins, his first. Oops. Only the 4th team foul. Millward set to inbound for Maple Mountain. Trying to get it in. Has to hurry and will get it in. Gets it to Hanson. Millward coming back. Offensive foul against Maple Mountain. And that's going to go there against Jared Taylor.
Call an offensive foul on Jared Taylor.
I think it was on the screen.
Yep. So no 1-and-1 since the offensive foul.
Cooper Lewis with the basketball. This is a tough test for Josh Glassford right here. Lewis can't get that one to go. Glassford spins, gets it over to Hanson. Millward with the basketball, goes around the screen.
Yeah, who is the scorer? Who wants to be the scorer right now? On the court for Maple Mountain.
And it looks like a moving screen.
That's
an offensive foul. And Josh Glassford just picked up his second. And we got a timeout on the floor. That will send us to a 2 Jacks Pizza timeout here with 4:14 to go before halftime. A 16-15 lead right here for Maple Mountain against Lehi. As right now, when you take a look at this one, Jerry, 1-point ball game. If you're Johnny Averett, with the way you've had a hard time scoring in a lot of ways, before we get that, let's thank our sponsors for making tonight's broadcast possible. We got Lance Wilson, State Farm Insurance, 2 Jacks Pizza, MVP Sports, the Clegg Auto Group, Triple T Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing, and Mikkel Thompson Hunter, attorneys at law. If you're Johnny Averett, though, Jerry, you have to be excited right now about the way this game's going so far.
Yeah, I would be. I think the man defense is working well. Cooper Lewis is getting his points. I don't think you can stop that kid no matter what kind of defense you play. But if we can limit the other Lehi players from getting theirs.
Peterson gets the assignment on Lewis there. He drops it inside. Here's a 3 on its way. That one's going to rattle off for Hawkins. And we're going to get a foul here against Lehi on a push. That is Grayson Brousseau. His second, and Brousseau will go to the bench right here, and they will quickly get Cole Richardson, number 23, off the bench right here with 3:56 to go in the first half. Only the 5th team foul against Lehi.
I watched the ball up high. I really don't see what's going on down low.
We're going to foul here on the ground before the shot.
That's going to be Ruffner, I think. Their feet got tangled.
And that's going to be Nixon Ruffner. On a chance to extend the lead. Taylor in the corner for 3. That one's good.
The block and the 3-point play.
Maple Mountain by 4 with 3 minutes left.
Jared Taylor now with 5 points.
Coming around, here's Lehi. We don't have a planned halftime show, but Jerry and I will recap the first half right here and get you ready for the second half here on Spanish Fork 17. And there's a turnover going the other way as it was Cooper Lewis there shuffling his feet.
Yeah, I didn't see either one of those really as traveling, but that's why I coach football.
2:44 to go. You know, you kind of want to shuffle your feet in football a little bit, right?
Yeah, that's what you're taught to do. Shuffle those feet.
Millward with the football right here. Up at the top, hard defense coming here from Lehi. Peterson guarded closely by Cooper Lewis. Loose ball picked up by Cooper Lewis. Here comes Lehi with Cole Richardson, and that one's knocked away by Mac Peterson, and a foul going to be right at midcourt as Peterson dribbled with the basketball, and I think they're going to get Cole Richardson on the foul. That's the 7th team foul, so Maple Mountain now shooting 1-1. And Jerry, this is one of those stats where on a night like tonight, free throws could end up being a big difference in the game.
Huge difference. Huge difference. I was watching the girls' game the other day, and it was until almost the second half till either team hit a free throw.
I think that's the only one Maple Mountain made. So Aviano getting an opportunity here. He'll draw Cooper Lewis right here. And this is where, if you're Johnny Averett, Jerry, you really want to have a defensive specialist, somebody that maybe, you know. Richardson now, I believe, will shoot 3 at the line. First one's good.
Yeah, they have a chance to tie it up at the line.
A back and forth game right here. And at least here in the early going, minute 19 to go before halftime here on Spanish Fork 17. The second one rattles in and out right there for Richardson.
Yeah, 1 minute left. Coach Averett's pulling Langford so he doesn't get his third foul.
Richardson's third free throw. This one's going to rattle down right there. So 2 out of 3 there for Richardson. Makes it a 1-point game. 21-20 Maple Mountain. And losing it in the backcourt was Millward. Right here against Millward. They're going to say the ball got knocked away, and then Millward kind of reached in. He's going over to talk to head Averett, but that's the 10th team foul against Maple Mountain. So now Lehi the rest of the way will shoot 2 free throws on any. And now Quincy Lewis on the Lehi sideline saying, let's play for 1 right here with 33 seconds to play in the half.
And another turnover for these Golden Eagles.
I think that's turnovers on the last 3 possessions.
All resulting in points for the Pioneers.
Right there, that's a quick, almost 9-0 run for Lehi.
This is before it fails, and you can rely on Triple T to do the job right. Our technicians are trained every year so you can sleep better at night, knowing your furnace is safe to operate. Call Triple T at 798-7711 to schedule your tune-up today.
Jake from State Farm. I would like to formally extend my gratitude for the Russell rate.
There's no special rate. These prices are for everyone.
Consider us square. I made that from memory.
If you want the real deal, contact State Farm agent Lance Wilson today.
Well, the student section right here, they're enjoying winter break here. Buddy the Elf has made an appearance, too, from the North Pole. Just a couple of days away, of course, from, a big time up there. But
that's
right
a lot
now,
of my football players over there.
Right now, it's good to see here for winter break, to see, some students coming out. I'm sure a lot of other ones traveling, being with families. Of course, we want to wish everybody at home a happy holidays from us here at Spanish Fork 17. And right here, Jerry, when you take a look at this right here, 24-21 lead for the Lehi Pioneers. This game kind of going in the way that we kind of thought we might see right here with Cooper Lewis on one side. The question was for Maple Mountain who was going to go. But
Ben Millward usually averages about 7 or 8, has 2. Benny with 4, but the big story, Kilpack, Langford, and Glassford all have 2 fouls, as does Brousseau, Richardson, and Hawkins on Lehi's side.
And that's probably one of the biggest stories, really, if you're Johnny Averett going into the second half. You go, okay, I had to sit some of my starters and some of my more kind of defensive specialists in a lot of ways because they picked up the 2 fouls. Now you're in a position where if they pick up a third early on in the third quarter, then you're in decision time of, do I sit him now? Because you can't have him picking up a fourth, probably really until late in the third, maybe early the fourth quarter. And so really, this is going to test the depth, I think, tonight of Maple Mountain. And it's going to force some other guys to really, I think, step up and say, hey, Coach, I can give you some valuable minutes. That's what you've seen so far in the first half from Jared Taylor.
Oh, yeah, and they need that as well. They need Caleb Chandler, who has the potential to score and step up. Well, Sean Person is out. He's wearing a boot this week. He's usually a really good contributor for these Golden Eagles. But Jared Taylor with 5 points. But Bryson Hansen and Aviano off the bench need to be a factor in this game.
I think that's the toughest part right now about it as you kind of take a look here at this ball game. 24-21 lead here for Lehi over Maple Mountain. It was a game that Maple Mountain had the lead up until probably the last 3 or 4 minutes.
Yeah.
And that's when Lehi went on a quick, I earlier said like almost a 9-0 run. It was a quick probably 6-0 run, but that 6-0 run really changed the momentum of the contest.
Yeah, and they dodged the bullet with that last possession. When Lehi came up empty, it could be, a 5-point lead going into 5 or 6 point lead going into halftime.
It'll definitely be interesting to see what happens here as we approach the second half right here. We talk about Region 9 this year, Jerry. You see some of the banners up there, Provo, Springville, Wasatch. There's a couple others that you can't see because they're on the other side of the gym here with Salem Hills and Spanish Fork. This is always a region that's competitive and tough.
Oh, yeah.
Almost all the way. It just changed the sport around. It's going to be tough. And that's why this game, I feel like, is so important for Johnny Averett and Maple Mountain because you're going to play tonight on here December 22nd. And, Jerry, you're not going to play again until January 4th, I believe, and then you're into region play.
Yeah, they're hoping they could replicate what the girls did, get the last win of the year. Going into region play, that'd be great to get your second win and the momentum going into region play at the end of 2021 going into 2022.
And it's definitely it's tough because you talk about too like a 2-week layoff for teams. That can be tough, especially if you're starting to get in a rhythm.
Oh yeah, and a lot of these boys, they're going to go in the gyms at their church and shoot and stay warm, and stay, try and keep their game as on point as they can. But high school kids and Christmas. It's hard to stay focused during this time of year.
It's definitely a fun time of year for sure. You see some of the students tonight dressed up here as we get ready to go. We got about 4 minutes or so before the second half. Let's go ahead. We'll take a break here on Spanish 4-9.
Hi, welcome to Two Jack's Pizza.
For the best pizza you'll ever taste and our world-famous cheese sticks, come to Two Jack's Pizza on Main Street in Spanish Fork or call us for a quick delivery. Are you hungry yet?
If you're looking for a workout, MVP Sports is the place to start, and that includes pickleball. MVP Sports has all you need to get active in this growing sport. Paddles, shoes, clothing, and the pickleballs. MVP Sports in Spanish Fork.
The best time to check your furnace is before it fails, and you can rely on Triple T to do the job right. Our technicians are trained every year so you can sleep better at night, knowing your furnace is safe to operate. Call Triple T at 798-7711 to schedule your tune-up today.
At Clegg Auto Body, we feel like they want their car quick and fast, but it takes time to get perfection. We work for the customer.
In football, losing to Lehi with that. But how about Spanish Fork, 7-3? This was a team that was really kind of slow to start in previous years. They have a new coach over there, and I believe Garrett Johnson. And when you look at the Dons, now, again, it's tough in the preseason, but when you look at this, I mean, they have a win over Hurricane on the year, Layton Christian, Highland, Granger, and they've played some teams that, maybe down a classification, but in some ways for Garrett Johnson, that's a good way to build maybe some confidence heading into your region play. Now, it can also kind of come back to burn you in some ways with that because of the stiff competition, but in a lot of ways, talk about a really good way to get started if you're Spanish Fork.
Oh, and Spanish Fork's they're not just beating teams, they're beating them soundly. So I think they deserve to be at the top of the region. Springville might debate that, but that's something I'm going to watch. I'm going to be watching that game.
Salem Hills is 3-6, Wasatch 2-7, Provo 0-9.
Yeah, that's shocking to me.
And
Provo usually has a good team.
That's according to the Deseret News, so hopefully those standings are correct and up to date with that. Nonetheless, here we got 30 seconds before the third quarter. Your keys to the game tonight, Jerry, were score, score, score. So far, Maple Mountain's put up 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, I would say my keys to the second half would be score, no turnovers.
Stay out of foul trouble too, maybe.
Exactly.
Add that one in there. Maple Mountain in the white, Lehigh in the black. It will be Lehigh basketball to start the third quarter. Same starters for both teams as Cooper Lewis, number 1, has the basketball here for Lehigh. This game could come down to some free throws tonight. Pioneers with it up at the top. Lewis guarded by Glassford.
Yeah, I think Avert kind of understands the team he has at this point in the season. Not a very high scoring offense, so they're gonna not waste a lot of time, but use a little more of that clock.
Braxton Hawkins to the dish for 2 as a 26-21 lead. The first, I think that's the biggest Lehigh lead of the night, up to 5. Baseline drive right here. Benny Kilpack with the basketball. Here's Mac Peterson.
Yeah, Maple Mountain's going to want to stay close, eat as much clock as they can, and then fourth quarter hope that they can mount some sort of offense to steal the win.
Peterson driving right there. Able to get the basket. The foul goes on Braxton Hawkins, his first team foul. And now Mac Peterson to the free throw line. And you would have to think he's a guy that needs to get up to his average tonight for Maple Mountain to have a good shot.
Over his average. He averaged about 10. I'd like to see about 15 out of him.
Peterson hits the free throw to complete the three-point play. 26-24, 7:07 to play here in the third quarter. Hawkins almost traveled there. I think he's expecting to pass, and then Cooper Lewis cut back door. Inside, here's Brousseau.
I like this matchup.
Against Kilpack, steps in, fades away, hits the jump shot against Benny Kilpack. Millward going quickly. I think that's the thing interesting to me. Johnny Everett Maple Mountain, they're not slowing the game down. They are trying to keep pace here with Lehigh.
Yep.
Langford drops it inside. Peterson goes up. He's fouled on the way up. And this will be shooting 2. We'll see who they're going to get.
I saw Ruffner bring his arms down.
And it will be Ruffner. His second team foul. Peterson back to the line for 2.
Big man like that, there's no need to do that. He had him blocked with him straight up, but when you see the ball, you want to try and hit it or grab it.
Peterson misses the first, and this is where free throws, Jerry, especially in the second half, really is going to make a big difference.
Yeah, right now he's 50-50 from the line.
Peterson gets the roll on the second, cuts the Lehigh lead to 3. 28-20. Cross-court pass. This one's going to be tipped by Millward, and it's staying here with Lehigh.
I heard it over here, Ben. You got a piece of that. Good job.
And Lehigh will maintain possession right there. There's a backdoor
nice
cut there for Lewis. He can't finish it, though. And a good rebound by Langford, but right there, a Lance Wilson State Farm assist right there. Sorry, Mikel Thompson-Hunter attorneys law, great defensive play because the effort level to try to block the shot there definitely affected it. Kilpack shot gets blocked, and here comes Lehigh back the other way.
Yeah, Kilpack trying to take it in those twin towers of Broussard and Ruffner. Brousseau and Ruffner.
That one will be knocked out of bounds. It will stay with Lehigh right here. 5:45 to go, third quarter, 28-25 in favor of Lehigh. That one's almost knocked away by Kilpack, and they're going to say Maple Mountain basketball. So nice play there from Benny Kilpack.
Yeah, he's agile, mobile.
As Millward has the basketball for Maple Mountain. Around the screen. Here's Langford. Millward trying to go around Cooper Lewis. Lewis done a nice job defensively here for Lehigh tonight. Benny Kilpack. Baseline drive. Shot goes up by Glassford, partially blocked. They try to throw it off the Golden Eagles. It's stolen away by Lehigh. Here's Cooper Lewis against Millward. Millward goes to the block. Lewis gets the left-handed layup to go. And it's back to a 5-point lead for Lehigh.
Yeah, I might have wasted one of my 5 fouls there on. Let them know I'm there. Make them earn it from the line.
Millward throws that one away. It's stolen away. Here comes Lehigh with Brousseau. Into the front court. Brousseau up top. And that's going to be an offensive foul against the Pioneers. right here as going up was Ruffner trying to go for the dunk. It's going to go, though, a foul on Grayson Brousseau, and that's his third.
That was Brousseau.
And it will be the third team foul against Lehi here with 4:46 to go in the third. It's a 30-25 lead for Lehi as Varner will return for Maple Mountain. They'll get Averett back in off the bench.
Oh, they have Anderson on Millward. He's got 2 steals on Millward so far tonight.
With the basketball, Mac Peterson, number 4, puts it on the deck, lost the ball. Loose ball, Lehi screaming for a timeout. Jump ball, possession arrow favoring Maple Mountain. I think Quincy Lewis was trying to get the timeout. Lehi has, 4 left. Maple Mountain, with all 5.
Yeah, not many timeouts called so far this game.
Millward gets it over to Averett. Millward on the perimeter, trying to go around the screen, trying to get around Hawkins. Here's a 3 teed up, and It's good for Bennett Averett.
Hey, Averett can shoot. That's his first points of the game. He usually averages about 7.
Lehi tries to drop it in. Here's Ruffner against Kilpack. With Brousseau on the bench with 3, Kilpack now drawing the matchup. Playing a couple inches maybe shorter, but that doesn't mean that Kilpack's going to really be at much of a disadvantage, and that's an offensive foul against Lehi, and that will go against Spencer Anderson.
That's 3 on him, I believe.
And they get him there for just that subtle push-off as he's trying to go down the lane.
Hey, Millward's getting some payback.
Maple Mountain with a chance to tie or take the lead here in the third.
Yeah, this matchup right here, I think it's matchup of the night. Millward and Anderson.
Here's Bennett Averett, gets it over Kilpack. Goes around the screen, Peterson with it. Peterson now on the elbow. This is where Maple Mountain really can slow the game down. Millward now almost triple teamed coming around that screen. And losing the ball out of bounds. They're going to say Averett dribbled it off of his own shin there, and that goes out of bounds to Lehi as the Pioneers will make a substitution and bring back Bryson Bromley back into the game right here for the Pioneers. 30-28 Lehi with 3:06 to play. And that one's stolen away. Here comes Kilpack. Out in front, tries to get it ahead to Peterson, but the pass low and just kind of rolled away.
Yeah, that like it had some top spin on it. Kilpack, though, I think that's probably his 3rd steal.
Jared Taylor and Caleb Chandler back in here for Maple Mountain as we play late here in the third quarter. Pioneers with the basketball. Puts it on the deck. That one's off the glass and good. Hawkins able to get that one to go. Lead back to 4. In the corner, teeing up a 3. Bennett Averett, good on the other end.
Let him fly right by. 6 points now for Averett, all in the second half.
32-31, 2:26 to play. Third quarter. Bromley with the basketball. Gets it inside. Layup for Varner. Can't get the roll. And Peterson pulls the rebound. Maple Mountain again a chance to take the lead with a 2 or a 3.
Yeah, how many layups have we seen missed tonight? I'm not going to say easy layups because I can't do it.
I don't know if they're expecting contact and they're just shooting it too hard. Here's a 3 for Averett in the corner. This one rattles in and out. Rebound's tipped around and controlled. There's going to be a foul against Maple Mountain, and I think they're going to get Bennett Averett there on the push. That's the first team foul for Maple Mountain here in the third, and that's a very good sign if you're Johnny Averett.
That is.
Cole Richardson back in for Lehi. Because that was one of the things in the first half that I felt like kind of stalled Maple Mountain, Jerry, was the fact that you had starters getting into foul trouble, and especially some of their key defenders guarding Cooper Lewis and inside with Brousseau and Ruffner.
Yeah, Lewis went on a run there in the second period. Well, it looks like we have someone in the stands that might need to be ejected.
So right here, they stop the game. Dave Boyack, the Maple Mountain Athletic Director, making his way up the stands right now. I can't imagine that's the highlight of Dave Boyack's athletic director career here at Maple Mountain. Right here, minute 53 to go here in the third quarter. 32-31 right here. Pioneers have someone wide open under the basket, but Richardson can't get it to go the first time or the second, and there's going to be a foul.
Braxton Hawkins, his third. Another great rebound by Benny Kilpack.
That's his fourth personal. So Hawkins will have to go likely to the bench here with a minute 43, and they will bring back Tanner Cook. (32-31) right here, minute 40 to go in the third.
Hey, I like watching this kid, Chandler.
He's got the basketball right here, number 11, puts it in the middle of the floor, almost turns it over. Chandler comes back, drops it inside to Kilpack, who goes up off the glass, gets the roll for two.
Nice job, Benny. 6 points now for Kilpack.
1 point lead for Maple Mountain. Cooper Lewis should give Lehi the lead. He can't get it to go. Rebound tipped around and controlled by Hanson as Maple Mountain will look to try to clear. Here's Averett into the front court. He thought about pulling up there.
I would be okay with that.
On the perimeter, here's Taylor down the lane. Pull up for Jared Taylor is off. Gets his own rebound. Off the glass for two.
Patting his rebound stats. Taylor now with 7 points.
35-32 right here. Lead for Maple Mountain. Under a minute to play in the third quarter. 44 seconds to be exact. Bromley gets it into the high post. Going around the screen. Here's Bromley now on the wing. Back over to Cooper Lewis. Lewis trying to shake Taylor. Fadeaway jump shot, no good. Rebound. Richardson pulls it down. Inside layup, Varner. Can't get it to go.
Wow.
Maple Mountain pulls the rebound.
Easy buckets, just missed.
I would think that's about 6 points Lehi's left on the board.
More
from
than
just,
6.
From just missing it, the layup. 10 seconds on the clock for Maple Mountain. Averett with the basketball. Here's Kilpack, 4 to shoot.
Take it.
Somebody's got to take the shot for Maple Mountain. They're going to pass it again. Averett at the horn. Got it. No good. They're going to say he didn't get it off right there, and that will end the third quarter. We head to the fourth here at Maple Mountain. 35-32. Maple Mountain leads Lehi here on Spanish Fork 17.
If you're looking for a workout, you know MVP Sports is the place to start, and that includes pickleball. MVP Sports has all you need to get active in this growing sport. Paddles, shoes, clothing, and the pickleballs. MVP Sports in Spanish Fork.
The best time to check your furnace is before it fails, and you can rely on Triple T to do the job right. Our technicians are trained every year so you can sleep better at night, knowing your furnace is safe to operate. Call Triple T at 798-7711 to schedule your tune-up today.
Jake from State Farm. I would like to formally extend my gratitude for the Russell rate.
There's no special rate. These prices are for everyone.
Consider us square. I made that from memory.
If you want the real deal, contact State Farm agent Lance Wilson today.
All right, here we go.
Start of the fourth quarter here on Spanish Fork 17. Ryan Pickens alongside Jerry Huffman. A 35-32 lead for Maple Mountain. And if you're Johnny Averett, you have to be pretty happy right now to be up 3 entering quarter number 4.
Yeah, it looks like fourth quarter, the only starter I see out there is Kean Langsford.
At this point, you have to almost stick with what works right here the rest of the way.
I apologize to the Langford family. I keep putting an S in his name for some reason.
Lehi with the basketball. Here's Cooper Lewis. Number 1 gets it over to Bromley. Here's Brousseau back in with 3 personals. Ruffner back in there as well. Brousseau against Langford. Steps in, tries to step through. He's fouled as he goes towards the basket. They're going to say shooting foul. Brousseau will get a pair at the line, and they're going to get Langford on the personal. His third. Only the second team foul, and that,
that's big.
Can be both a good and bad thing in the fourth quarter. And Brousseau can't hit the first free throw.
I have Brousseau with 6 points. Of course, my scoring is not
official?
Not official, that's it.
That's official in my book, as Hanson pulls the rebound right here because I don't have anything else. here as Averett has the basketball for Maple Mountain. And he just kind of throws that one up, but luckily Taylor runs it down for Maple Mountain.
Those are the decisions that make your gut hurt as a coach.
Caleb Chandler with the basketball. Taylor on the wing.
See if we can set a screen for Averett.
Langford to the basket, can't get it to go. Brousseau pulls the rebound. Here comes Lehi, back the other way. Bromley. 3 on its way for Lewis. That one is off. And the rebound tipped around. There's going to be a foul. Brousseau, I believe, is going to pick up his 4th. And it will be.
He was a little bit behind on that rebound. 35-32, Maple Mountain leads. 6:58 left to go, 4th period.
Chandler with the basketball right here. Chandler guarded right here by Cooper Lewis. Averett going around the screen. Drops it inside. Langford steps through.
Nice.
Lays it up and in.
Nice. That is a big man move right there. Drop step.
Lehi moving the basketball around the perimeter. Bromley, number 3, with the basketball. Moving it around the perimeter. Lehi looking there. Bromley throws it away and turns it over.
Unforced error.
And Cooper Lewis will come back in. Cole Richardson coming back as well.
Coach Averett sticking with this lineup. He likes the synergy that these guys have and how they match up.
And sometimes you have to stick with what works. Here's Bennett Averett for 3. That one is off. Rebound tipped around. Maple Mountain trying to rebound it while someone's on the ground. And now we're going to get timeout, Golden Eagles. That will send us to a 2 Jacks Pizza timeout here on Spanish Fork 17. Let's take a moment to thank our sponsors for making tonight's broadcast possible.
Hey, we got 2 Jacks Pizza, Lance Wilson State Farm, MVP Sports, Clegg Auto, Triple T Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing, and Mikhail Thompson Hunter, attorneys at law.
So you get 5 timeouts in high school basketball. Johnny Averett still had all 5 of his, so he says, why not use one right here? And but a lot of discussion right now needing to happen in that Lehi huddle right now.
Yeah, it was a little chaotic, that last rebound. He wanted to make sure that they have a set play with 6 minutes left to go, and let's see what they come out with.
Lehi with 6 team fouls, so the next defensive foul against Lehi is going to put Maple Mountain at the free throw line. The Golden Eagles will then shoot free throws the rest of the night. So a good situation if Maple Mountain can make their free throws. So Benny Kilpack will come back in for Maple Mountain. So Maple Mountain with Averett, Kilpack, Langford, Chandler, and Taylor on the floor. Here's Kilpack in the high post.
See, I wish Kilpack would just drop step, throw that down.
Averett driving to the basket, puts it up. A
nice
tough
move.
finish. Couldn't finish, but the rebound they're going to call carrying against Lehi. I thought they might have gotten Lehi for stepping on the inline or something, but they're going to call a carry as Mac Peterson will come in to replace Bennett Averett.
Yeah, Averett looked like he might have tweaked his ankle or knee. Let's hope he's okay.
5:44 to play here in the 4th quarter. 37-32 Maple Mountain. A 5-second call, it looks like.
Wow.
There's going to be, I think it's a 5-second call. That will be a turnover for Maple Mountain.
It's been close for Maple Mountain all night. I said in the first half when they were down on this side, they're having a tough time getting that ball in.
Sometimes you wonder, too, refs the first time may let it go 6.
Yeah.
Or something like that, but they're not going to let it go multiple times.
That one did seem pretty quick, but
Cooper Lewis, number 1, with the basketball. Stepping through on its way. Fadeaway jump shot for Lewis. He's short. Good rebound right there for Cole Richardson. The student section will let Lewis here air ball on that one.
yeah, second chance opportunities. Got to limit those.
And there we're going to get, it looks like a timeout called by Lehi with 5:06 to play in the 4th quarter. We'll get another 2 Jacks Pizza timeout here on Spanish Fork 17. Ryan Pickens alongside Jerry Huffman. Jerry, here we go. We got another good one here on our hands, and it always
Don't
seems
you dare
like
say that.
It always
Don't
seems
say the overtime word.
I wasn't going to say it on the air. I said it in between quarters, but here we go again, Jerry. This is one of those games where you really want to have a good opportunity to try to test yourself before region play.
Oh, yeah.
And right here, a lot of things that Johnny Avert's able to kind of get and say, okay, we have to work on A, B, and C before we get to region play. But getting a close game against a good team like Lehi really kind of puts you in a good spot.
Yeah, and watching the pregame warm-ups, Lehi's tall. They're very, and it looked like it might have been a little bit of a mismatch, but Maple Mountain has matched up really, really well. Their athleticism and just they want it.
And right now, Lehi in a position where we really thought Lehi might dominate inside with their size.
Yeah.
Cooper Lewis hit a couple threes, but when you look at Brousseau and when you look at Ruffner, they're having quiet nights scoring-wise.
Yeah, well, Brousseau actually he's got 5 points. He should be up around 7 or 8 if he makes his free throws. But Ruffner, he has 0 points. Cooper Lewis averages about 15 or 16. He's at 13 right now, so letting him get his average, but playing really good defense on all of the other Pioneers.
But if Lewis gets his average and nobody else does, you're going to put yourself in a pretty good spot.
Yes, sir. Some kids you just can't stop.
Inside, there's a floater. That one's good for Spencer Anderson back in. And it's back to a 3-point game, 37-34.
Yeah, third leading scorer, Spencer Anderson, has 3 points now for Lehi.
Josh Glassford with the basketball. Here's Benny Kilpack now in the high post. Over Glassford in the corner.
See, I wish Josh would take that shot.
Peterson now with it on the opposite wing. Drops it in Langford. Steps through, turns around, looking to do something with it, gets it back to Peterson.
Yeah, he was close to 3 seconds on that.
Drops it inside here, Langford. Back out, Peterson. With the basketball, here's Glassford now. Benny Kilpack in the high post. That seems to be what Maple Mountain's doing. Throw it to the opposite side, cut to the post. Peterson tees up a 3. That one's long. Kilpack there to clean it up for 2.
Kilpack creating a little bit of room for himself down there. Now has 8 points.
39-34, 3:52 to play here in quarter number 4. Inside Brousseau against Kilpack. Steps in, fadeaway jump shot, good for Brousseau.
So Kilpack's help was on the bottom side, but he's also protecting the bottom side. So when he rolls to the top side, when his guy rolls to the top side, he has no help.
Mac Peterson left wide open, buries a 3 on the other end. 42-36 here in the fourth quarter. Maple Mountain leading Lehi. Cooper Lewis tries to answer. That one doesn't quite get there. Kilpack pulls the rebound.
Yeah, so that was looked like kind of a desperate shot for Lehi with 3 minutes left. Can't get desperate yet. That plays in Maple Mountain's favor.
Down 7. No, you're good, Jerry. Down 7 right here with 3 minutes left. As that ball's going to go out of bounds, stay with Maple Mountain. A lot of stress starts to come on players trying to say, hey, we need to make a play. And the guys on the court know it. The coaches know it right here. What do you do to counteract that just to kind of play your game?
Just got to calling timeouts is one. And I think Avert calming his team down because it looked like it got a little chaotic. He was able to calm him down, and this is the result.
Kean Langford there lays it in off the glass for 2. And it's back to a 44-36 lead for Maple Mountain. There's a foul. I think they're going to get Kilpack. That is only the 3rd team foul against Maple Mountain here in the second half.
That's 3 on Kilpack. A little bit of a reach in for him.
Brousseau may have gotten away with taking a little extra slide step there. Here's Lewis inside. Brousseau drops it off the layup. Is going to go right there for Braxton Hawkins.
Got to watch that backside cutter.
Maple Mountain back the other way. Jared Taylor still in, giving Maple Mountain some great minutes. Kilpack underneath, lays it in for 2.
Langford with the assist.
2:10 to go, fourth quarter, 46-38. Lewis, deep 3. That one is off. Rebound pulled down by Langford. Maple Mountain looks to clear. Peterson down the sideline. There's going to be a foul against Lehi. That's going to be Braxton Hawkins. I think that's his 5th.
That's 5 on Hawkins, according to my book.
And free throws right here. Bromley will come back in for Hawkins.
Yeah, he'll go to the bench with 6 points.
This is a good Lehi team. This is a team that can make some noise in their region. It's going to be tough, but it's not going to surprise me if they steal a couple on the road or steal a couple games that they should win, that they potentially could lose in their region. Cooper Lewis with the basketball. Here's Bromley now going around the screen. Steps through, floater short. Rebound controlled by Kilpack. Kilpack just that was Glassford. Just out-muscling.
You're not going to take that from Klaus Glassford. That kid is strong.
And now with 1:35, Kilpack loses it. It's stolen away.
He keeps that in the right hand. That's a dunk.
3 for Cooper Lewis. That one is going to go out of bounds, hitting the top of the rim right there. It just kind of looked like there Cooper Lewis knew, hey, I need to hit this three.
Yeah, and with 126, I think he's taking the last 4 shots for the Pioneers.
And kind of forcing some of them. A couple of them really haven't been that good of looks. In my book, anyway, I should say. Other people may feel differently. Ben Millward back in for Maple Mountain as there's Glassford trying to keep it in bounds. Loose ball right around the court. Maple Mountain's calling for a timeout. It looks like the Golden Eagles got it.
Hey, that was a great hustle play by Josh Glassford. Diving on that ball, calling a timeout.
1:23 to go. Lehi's in kind of a tough spot. Down at this point, it's a 3-possession game. You don't have a lot of time off the clock here that you can really let before you have to put Maple Mountain on the line, right?
Yeah, Langford with that rebound down here ripped it out of someone else's hand. Glassford with the rebound ripped it out of someone else's hand. Who wants it more? And right now, it's Maple Mountain.
46-38, Maple Mountain on top. 1:23, you see the score board here at Maple Mountain, and this is where it comes down to those times you're alone in the gym, Jerry, and you're working on free throws, and you just kind of tune everybody out because Maple Mountain's in a position, Jerry, where if they avoid turnovers and they make their free throws, they're going to find themselves picking up a W tonight.
Yeah, I know we have probably more than this, but I only have Mac Peterson going to the line tonight from Maple Mountain. Of course, my stats are very unofficial.
I know they've been to the line a couple of other times, but...
Yeah, Mac Peterson has 10 points, 3 from the stripe. He's 3 for 6, 50%.
Lehi's going to go try to get a steal. They have some time with 1:23. Quincy Lewis, their head coach, has been in this situation multiple times. Maple Mountain, they're trying to say it was a backcourt violation. No call from the officials. Lewis, a longtime head coach at Lone Peak, an assistant coach at BYU, also at UVU at one time.
Oh, back cut. Oh, put that in.
Maple Mountain, instead of going for the shot right there, just trying to work the clock.
Yeah, points is points.
Here's Millward right here, stepping through. They'll foul Glassford here with 58.9 on the clock.
I know that is a big debate. If you have that wide open layup, do you take that? How many seconds is a point worth?
Well, at this point, that puts you up 10. I mean, you know, there's it. And I hate to say this because you and I have seen this a couple of times.
Yeah, that's a 4-possession game.
Where teams have been up that and they've come from behind and we've gone to extra time and things like that as Glassford hits the first. But mathematically speaking, Jerry, that'd be really tough in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if if it were me, I would just say, let's take the points, let's go up 10. Glassford hits both free throws, so it works out anyway. Maple Mountain now up 10 with under a minute to go in the fourth. Cooper Lewis pulls back, 3 on its way. Lewis can't get that one to go. Richardson tries to get the rebound. There's going to be a foul, I think, on Benny Kilpack.
That's 4 on Kilpack. But great defense by Aviano.
Four fouls. That's only the 4th team foul right here. Driving layup good that time for Spencer Anderson. Timeout Pioneers with 46.1 to go. We'll have a Two Jacks Pizza timeout. Jerry, and that's the thing when you take a look at it is you're in a position right here where at this point the biggest thing you need is possessions and you need stops. And that can be hard at this point, especially when you're talking about, hey, we need 2 or 3.
Yeah, I mean, that last score right there, Mac Peterson should have been playing with his, defending with his back to the basket, but overextended a little bit and allowed the easy layup.
At some points, too, some people would say, okay, fine, just let him take the layup, don't commit the foul. And at this point, the 2-point layup doesn't help Lehi too much, but any points that kind of chip away is kind of what you're looking for.
Right, 3-possession game, if 3-pointers and 2 threes and a 2.
I don't have the stats of how many threes Cooper Lewis has taken in the second half, but Lewis has taken And I don't know if he's hit.
He's hit 3. He hit his first 3.
But in the second half, that's
he
where
hasn't hit one in the second half.
So he's just gone ice cold. Maple Mountain's going to get it in. Here's Millward, dribbles into the front court. Now we'll dribble over towards the corner. Maple Mountain has timeouts. Lehigh trying to say jump ball. They're going to say possession will stay with Maple Mountain. They're going to say jump ball.
Yeah, so, don't pick up your dribble.
Or if you're going to and you're call the timeout, you can't take them with you.
Somebody set a screen.
Glassford trapped in the backcourt, and he's fouled by, I believe, Brousseau, and that's Brousseau's fifth.
Hammered him from the backside. That was an iffy call, but I don't think the refs want this to get out of hand, so they're going to call that.
Tanner Cook will check in for Brousseau, and Glassford to go to the line here, shoot 1-1. Now Benny Kilpack, Maple Mountain wanting to make a sub. Kilpack will come in for Averett, so some offense for defense. Kind of substitutions, get a good free throw shooter and Averett on the floor. Now they'll switch and put Kilpack in on the defensive side of the ball. And Glassford hits the first. And this is where timeout Maple Mountain here with 37.9. And this is one thing where, Jerry, the design of this gym here at Maple Mountain and where they've put the visiting team here late in the game, really smart idea. All the Lehigh fans and that are to the opposite side. Maple Mountain is shooting to, and I don't know if we can get a shot of this or not, they're shooting really just to, a brick, I guess, backdrop here. Yep. And, I mean, it's a great idea because the fans now are on the opposite side of the gym.
Yeah, and they put the Maple Mountain cheerleaders on the side instead of underneath the basket for some reason.
So right here with 37.9 right here, 49-40 lead right here for Maple Mountain on top of Lehigh. Ryan Pickens and Jerry Huffman as a couple of so why so quiet chant gets going. But this is one of those games where between these two teams where they don't play each other a ton, but when they do, it's a good game and kind of a rivalry type feel.
Yeah, Lehigh, after coming off that football championship, it's kind of expected to fall over into basketball, right? So
Glassford hits the second. Maple Mountain back up 10 with 37 seconds left.
I have Glassford with 6 points.
Cooper Lewis double teamed. A lot of people here in the gym, especially with this personnel grouping, thinking Lewis is going to be the one who takes the shot. Lehigh throws the ball away to turn it over with 25.4. And now we'll see here if I think Quincy Lewis is, I don't know if Quincy Lewis is going to make them attack or if they're just going to, here's Glassford with the basketball. And they'll foul Glassford here in the backcourt right here. 23.4 left here in the fourth quarter. 50-40 lead right here for Maple Mountain. When you look down that Lehigh roster, Jerry, you mentioned it right here, a lot of class of 23s and 24s.
I don't see any seniors on that roster.
I think there's only one that I see. Cole Richardson. And Glassford misses the first. Talk about this as, and you can attest to this a little bit coaching football. When you're making a hire for a head coach, you talk about what Lehigh did was going to get Quincy Lewis, the guy that's coached, those great teams at Lone Peak and assistant at 2 universities here in the local area. Really a great hire by the Pioneers.
Yeah, I think so. This team is going to be good in the next couple years. I look for big things from this team.
There's a foul right there. That's going to go on Mac Peterson. And it'll be a shooting foul, so that will put, trying to see here, who's Cole Richardson at the line. And Richardson misses the first. 15 seconds here. I would imagine you're going to see Lehigh just let Maple Mountain dribble this one out at this point. Down by 11 points right here, and the second one for Richardson is good. I could be wrong, though.
No, they're still playing. They're still playing like it's a 3-point ball game.
Taylor trying to get it in, throws this one away. It's going to go out of bounds, a turnover right there. And if there's really one thing that Johnny Averett and Maple Mountain probably needs to clean up before region play, it's going to be inbounding and trying to get it in against pressure.
Yeah, they're having a heck of a time tonight versus this Lehigh team.
But you know there's going to be a couple games in region that are going to come down to the wire where you're going to need that last-minute possession.
Well, and they're going to look at this film for this game and see, hey, what did Lehigh do to stop or to put a lot of pressure on their inbound?
16 foul, third against Peterson here with 12 seconds left.
You know, I would think film is just as prevalent in basketball as it is in football.
Cooper Lewis shoots a three here. That one's going to rattle in and good. Timeout Lehi, 6.8 on the clock right here, 51-44.
Yeah, Cooper Lewis hits his average of 16 points. He's been amazing tonight, especially in the first half, keeping, giving Lehigh the lead going into halftime, but struggled in the second half, and Maple Mountain's taking advantage of it.
He's one of those guys that you would think, especially when you look at him right here, he's still got a couple more years left right there. You have to think he's probably a guy that's going to play college somewhere.
Oh, I think so. He's got a pure shot. He's got a step back. He's got a step back move, and he can take it to the basket if he wanted to.
5'11", he'll probably grow another couple of inches or so.
Oh yeah, he's a sophomore, so there's probably 3 or 4 more inches in there. We'll see.
May have to move away from the point guard position, but we'll have to see.
Oh, that'd be the average point guard for
I guess
college.
Going to college, yeah, you're right. After I said that, I got thinking, I'm like, wait, you know what? I don't think that's right. We do want to wish everybody happy holidays and a safe holiday coming up here.
Yeah, stay warm.
Next week or so. I know snow coming in. It should be I
just got new tires on my truck. That was my Christmas present to myself. Safety.
Hey, I did the same thing last weekend. So Maple Mountain will inbound. They'll inbound it out of bounds. They'll get it into Averett, and Averett will be fouled by Cooper Lewis right here with 5 seconds left.
That's Lewis's first foul.
And the third foul against Cooper Lewis.
So maybe he should work more on his defensive game.
I think a couple of them have just come here in the last minute or so. Bennett Averett will go to the free throw line. But a good hard-fought game going both ways, really, when you look at it here. Trying to close out the non-region schedule. And the free throw good for Bennett Averett.
Yeah, back on the mic together. Maple Mountain gets a win.
Averett hits a pair. 53-44, 5 seconds left. In the front court, Lehi going for the layup. They'll miss the layup, and that's how the game will end. A 53-44 final. Maple Mountain defeats Lehi. We will take a break. When we come back, we'll have some final thoughts. We'll have our MVP Sports MVP of the game. You're watching high school basketball on Spanish Fork 17.
Nobody plans on getting in an accident, but if you do, you can rely on the expertise of Mike McKell to protect and fight for your rights. Specializing in personal injury law, Mike McKell is the attorney you need. Call McKell, Thompson, and Hunter, 801-798-9000.
Hi, welcome to 2 Jack's Pizza.
For the best pizza you'll ever taste and our world-famous cheese sticks, come to 2 Jack's Pizza on Main Street in Spanish Fork, or call us for a quick delivery. Are you hungry yet?
At Clegg Auto Body, we pay attention to all the finer details, the small things. A lot of people feel like they want their car quick and fast, but it takes time to get perfection. We work for the customer.
Well, back here at Maple Mountain, it's a 53-44 final for the Golden Eagles on top of Lehi. Ryan Pickens alongside Jerry Huffman. Jerry, we mentioned it. You want to close up the break. You want to get out with a W, get ready for region play. And Johnny Averett and his boys tonight, they came ready to play.
Yeah, they did. I'm telling you, that last shot by Lehi tells you the story of the kind of night they had. Missed layup. Maple Mountain had a few missed, quote, easy shots themselves, but able to come away with the W after they stopped the turnovers and started scoring.
And when you really take a look at it, you break it down, that's the kind of game that Maple Mountain really needed. Maybe the complete, I haven't seen all of them. This might be one of their most complete games where they had to play good defense. They found a way to get some good offensive possessions, and they played well in the when they pushed it up tempo.
Yeah, and Coach Averett went pretty deep in the lineup. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 players for Maple Mountain stepping onto the court. So That's nice when you can go that deep into your bench and come out with a W.
You can't say enough really about Cooper Lewis and his game that he had for Lehi. He played a really solid game. Leading scorer tonight, I think, had 16 points for the Pioneers. If Lehi could find an alternate scorer, though, to Cooper Lewis on the floor, that might really change things in an even better way for Quincy Lewis. They have a couple of guys with the potential, but Jerry, those guys inside, they have to finish when they have the opportunity. That's the one part of the game tonight for Lehi that really came back to hurt them.
Yeah, and for Maple Mountain, they need to find a second and third scorer as well, or it can be just 10 people scoring, 8 points a game, 6 points a game. Mac Peterson led scorers for Maple Mountain. I think he had 10 points. This is not official. Bennett Averett, 8 points. Kilpack, 10. Now, I would love to see that be Kilpack's average, and I think he can do that. Langsford, 8 points, and Glassford with 8 points. So most everybody bumping up their scoring tonight, and it was much needed to get this W over a really good team.
Yeah, Lehi is going to be a team that's going to play well this year. They're going to be on the, not necessarily going to be a Region 9 game, but it will have Spanish Fork traveling on the road to take on the Mountain Ridge Sentinels. That should be a fun one coming up. The Dons off to a great start.
7-3.
And that will be a big test to end kind of their non-region play before they get ready to start the regular season.
Oh yeah, if they come off with a win in that going into region, I think they'll be at the top of the region, if not first in the region.
Should be a good time for sure. It's been a fun one here tonight. We want to wish everybody a happy holidays season. Stay safe and stay warm, and we will see you in 2022 here on Spanish Fork 17 for our entire Spanish Fork Community Network sports team. My partner, Jerry Huffman. I'm Ryan Pickens saying so long, where tonight Maple Mountain gets a 53-44 win over the Lehi Pioneers. This has been high school basketball.